Action. Hey everybody, good evening or good morning or wherever you are on part of the world you're in. I'm Paul Finkelstein at omgtalk.com, the small business owner and guest and entrepreneur podcast. Whatever title you are, I understand it fits you well. Some people like entrepreneur, some people like small business owner, and some people are professionals. Today we have a professional here and business owner. Her name is Palavi Pande.
Yes, you said it right. No butchering. Thank you so much. I am Palavi. I am a mompreneur from Portland, Oregon. I am the owner and founder of Detox, spelled with a different spelling of the word detox-minded. This is DTOCS, but same meaning, same alignment from the word detox. When you can detoxify or cleanse the inside of your body, I, as a mompreneur, inspire the world to start that from the outside. Why not take care of our food, where we put it on the plates and bowls? So once we are sure of our food is on a safe plate or bowl, then we are sure of that we are eating something healthy. And I started Detox 2 years ago with my children in mind. Why? Because I wanted them to experience what I underwent in my childhood. So I grew up in India and we ate on leaves, banana leaves in particular, when we were kids. So that nostalgia was combined for my passion for the environment. And I wanted to bring that concept to the Western world for eating on leaves. And that is why I came up with my business Detox 2 years ago. And today we have 50 different kinds of products. And it's surprising how I started with literally 4 products 2 years ago. And like I said, it's for my children.
Only
I want to
2
leave
years?
Yes, I've been in the market just for 2 years, and the growth has been eye-opening for me that there's so much of potential. People are spending so much time, especially during COVID times, on educating themselves on sustainability, how to live sustainable, and how to shift just not their mindset, but their lifestyles to something that is just not important to their lifestyle, but also to the environment. So here I am talking to you as well, telling you about Detox, that we make compostable plates and bowls from palm leaves. So these are leaves that naturally fall. We pick them up, they go through a process, and we convert them into these tableware. And they are great to use in your backyard for picnics, barbecue, if you're going for campings or hikings, if you have your biggest day of your life coming up, which is your wedding or your child's first birthday, any milestone event that you're celebrating. So from any kitchen to every event, that's what I'm here for, and that's what I'm advocating for.
Now, is it you and your whole family and your kids that are making these things in your basement? Where are these things being made?
Oh my God. Yes, all good things do start in the basement. I've heard stories, but not mine, fortunately or unfortunately. But we manufacture these in India. And then I import the products, and then I sell them throughout the world. So we do free shipping right now within the United States. We are getting ready to launch in Canada, probably by this year. And then I do want to global. I do want to get famous. So why not? Let's keep our hopes up.
How much supply do you have? If you get a really big order, do you have to delay it a little bit, or what's the largest order you can handle?
Oh, I can handle as much as $10,000 because we are just not on the retail side, which means the products that you find ranging between $15 to thousands, but we also have a bulk side of our business, which is the wholesale of our business model. So we not only cater to households or to event planners, but we also do to B2B, like businesses, for example, a resort in Hawaii. Let's say they want every day. So we can fulfill both. We can accommodate both the orders. So we, like I said, we handle anywhere from $15 to up to 15,000 in a month time easily.
I see a lot of different success stories there, but do you have 2 favorite success stories that you could share with us? Now, that could be personal or in your business. So maybe you have 2 you could share with us, or more if you want to.
Yes, I mean, I will say my daughters are the reason for this. And at the end of the day, my success is them. I am the proud mom here, and I'm raising eco-conscious kids. So that is my first victory. Why? Because it's for them, and they are becoming into a better human being for tomorrow. And that's my first victory as a mom, as a mompreneur. And the second one, I will say, empowering other women, coming from India a decade ago, married at a young age, not sure about my future, about if I'm going to become an entrepreneur one day. And here I am, not only doing my passion, which is dealing with the environment, but at the same time teaching it to my children. So that's my second victory, empowering women, and not just by leading, but also empowering women in my manufacturing unit who are able to provide food for their family. They have a roof over their head. Why? Because they are making these products with me to put an impact on the world. So it's just not me, it's them as well with me.
I love the way you plan those props just perfectly. They say in Toastmasters to be able to use a prop and then take it off screen, and your kids just came on just at the right time. I don't know.
Thank you. I'm so sorry if there was a lot of noise. But,
it was perfect. Yeah. It couldn't have been any more planning there. So what motivates you to jump out of bed every day, and do you make your bed?
Oh, I'll say business owner's life could be very monotonous at one point of time because it's the same thing you guys do every day. So what motivates me is them. Every morning they come out with creative ideas to take a picture. So not only are they my kids, they are the brand ambassadors, they are my models, they are taking pictures for me. They are also doing my stories or posts on the account. So they are doing everything. And they are my motivations because they come up with ideas like, oh, mom, today let's set up a picnic table outside in the backyard. Oh, I don't have the strength, but looking at them, I gather all that strength in the morning. And I have never in a list that is ending in to do things because of them. They have ideas, they help me execute it, and they do it along with me.
Now, did you always know when you were 4 years old you'd be doing what you're doing now in some degree or some capacity, or was there a lot of different career moves, or was this a pandemic-born business?
It was not a pandemic-born business, which I'll say I wish it was, because we did start 2 years before the pandemic hit in 2018. And my growth was not what I saw during the pandemic. During the pandemic, our growth was much more than the first year than we began, which was very surprising to me, right? Because people were spending, like I said, more time on educating themselves, on trying these products, or even shifting their lifestyles to these products, right? Because they were spending more time at home. They were probably microwaving more stuff with their children at home. They wanted a break from dirty dishes. So they were looking for products like these. So I wish I had started this during the pandemic, because then I would say, I've always had sales. There's never been a time in my life where I saw zero sales, but I did say zero sales during the pandemic. So, but anyway, I'm glad I started this. I did this. And yes, there have been a lot of career shifts, a lot of business shifts in my span of 15 years that I've been here in the United States, because I came here as a newlywed bride at the age of 22. I went to the Ohio State University to study engineering, because that's what my bachelor's were in. And then I did 10 years in a logistics company. I used to do shipping, inventorying, handling, returns. And that is how I think I gathered all my expertise, and I applied it towards my business. And I was like, this is what I can be beneficial in my business. I don't want to learn how to do Google or how to make a website. That's not my expertise. I'm going to outsource everything, get it done perfectly, because I don't have the time to learn, but I have the time to put my expertise of what I've been doing here in this business and see how I can be useful.
I think this is the time where I give you an award, and that's for letting us cram your entire life into 15 minutes. How does that feel? We cram everything in nice and tight like a box, but if somebody wanted to get more from you, more than 15 minutes, how would you want them to reach out to you? Say your phone number is slow, like you're talking on a Zoom call, or your website. Hopefully it's easy to say the website. I think maybe it's probably detox.com if I had to guess.
Yes,
maybe you'll tell
you
me.
are right. You are right. The website is indeed detox.com, but this detox is different spelling. Like you can see, this is detocs.com. And the best way is you can Google the word detox. It'll pull up everything from my date of birth to any podcast that I've been on, to any of my YouTube channels or my videos, anything basically. Google me, guys, detox. And you can also subscribe to our Facebook page, Facebook group. We have Instagram page, so that you can get inspiration from these 8 and 6-year-olds, how to use these products, how to compose them. So basically everywhere. You'll find us everywhere on social media. That's what I did in 2020 during the pandemic.
So don't forget, I'll give you your certificate through here. You can grab it on that end, hanging up that virtual certificate on the wall for letting us cram your whole life into 15 minutes. We will share this on our YouTube, so feel free to subscribe there on OMG Talk YouTube, as well as Spotify is your second birthday present. It'll go up over there, as well as Apple Podcasts is your third birthday present. You're going to be showered with lots of birthday presents. SoundCloud, if you've never been on there, now you will be soon after tonight or a little bit. I'm actually going to have my editor put on a little beginning music. It'll really sharpen it up and make the beginning sound even good. And
Let's revamp it.
I even told him to add another 20 seconds to it of him. So if you see a little 20 seconds of my editor adding the music on, that saves me so much extra, because he told me if I get this little $100 toy, I could push buttons and I can have little sound effects, and I don't have to do any editing later. And I could just focus on what I do best, which is, I went to Toastmasters, by the way, and I really liked public speaking and practice, and I go every week. But taking to the next level outside of Toastmasters is talking to 1,000 people, just like Edwin Edinburgh did. So I think maybe I could gain on him and catch up. I'm only at about 150, maybe 149-ish.
I've taken Toastmaster workshops when I was a student back in Ohio State University. I did it with my friend, and I used to love it. I love speaking. I am a storyteller, and I think I can appreciate what you do. And I see you're an achievement award winner at Toastmasters. So great for you. And I appreciate this time. I appreciate this opportunity for letting
in between all your shipping. I mean, it's in between all your shipping, by the way, too. If 6:45 p.m. Eastern works good for your Pacific time, our club just started doing hybrid meetings. So now we had 12 to 15 people in person on Wednesday night, and we had 5 or 6 people still on Zoom. I had to bring a laptop. I brought my projector, and we had a screen in front of a classroom. We meet at a local high school in Boca Raton, Florida. For West Boca is my home Toastmaster club, which is West Boca, BOCA, Toastmasters.org. So, just in case if 6:45 works for you, anybody you know that wants to get that Toastmaster experience. But it's really great to have you here. Palavi Pande is Paul Finkelstein at omgtalk.com. She told us what she does, how long she's been doing it. She gave us 1 or 2 of her favorite success stories, what motivates her to jump out of bed every day, and if she makes her bed. And she told us when she got her purpose in life, and we gave her an award because we did cram her entire life into 15 minutes. And really appreciate you being here, Palavi Pande. It's really great to meet you, and I'm sure that we're making history, because no other person maybe somebody in Happy Neighborhood or other networking groups has had you on their podcast, and maybe a few. So I'll stand out just a little bit.
Yes, I have. So like I said, I'm here to educate people about my brand, about our company values and missions. So I'm so grateful for this opportunity that you invited me here and you let me talk to your audience. So anybody who wants to get in touch, Google the word detox or get to our website. We do offer free samples. If you're not sure what they would look like or how they would feel like, you really have to touch them and see them to see the love we put in them to curate them. So thank you again for giving me this opportunity to tell my story. Thank you.
You're very welcome, and cut.